Good morning, Provence lovers. Here I am. It's Tuesday, summertime. So we have changed our live time. It's not anymore at 1:30. It is at 11 a.m. Right before lunch, and I will make you hungry. I will make you travel to Provence this morning, and I will make you hungry. I just love it. So today I am going with my Thermomix. You know me now. You know I love to use my Thermomix. I am going to cook for Life Provence a recipe from Provence, of course. I am going to use herbs of Provence, herbes de Provence. This is a main ingredient in the Provence cuisine. Of course, I am using French herbe de Provence, and you can find this herbe de Provence on livelifeprovence.com. Here, there is always some lavender flowers in the herbe de Provence. This is not herbe de Provence. Herbe de Provence is only savory. I have my little list here. Savory, marjoram, rosemary, thyme, and oregano. This is it. So I'm going to use that, and I am going to do, it's going to be for appetizer, I guess, some cookies with crystal salt, and herbe de Provence and Parmesan cheese. So it's delicious. So let's just get cooking, and we start by. So we need, just like I was saying, we need some Parmesan. So there we go, Parmesan cheese, 50 grams. It's very easy with the Thermomix because my scale switches from grams to ounces, ounces to grams. Otherwise, plenty of converter, and you will have the recipes as usual on the website. So easy to convert. So I am just going to actually grind my Parmesan cheese. It's going to be 10 seconds of noise, a little bit noisy. So Parmesan cheese, 50 grams. There we go. My Parmesan cheese is all grated. So I'm going to add to this Parmesan cheese, I am going to add, I'm just going to show you in 10 seconds. I'm going to add some salt. So I'm already going to use my sea salt crystals. There we go. 1 pinch. Now, 1 teaspoon of herbe de Provence. So just smelling the herb. I wish I could share the smell through my phone. 1 teaspoon herbe de Provence is very flavorful. It's not too strong, but it's super flavorful. It really makes you travel to Provence. It's just beautiful. 70 grams of butter. So 70 grams. There we go. I'm using unsalted butter because I just added a pinch of salt. If you're using salted butter, I would remove the pinch of salt that we have had earlier. 55 grams of olive oil. Again, just go on the Live Life Provence website. We have their beautiful extra virgin olive oil from olives from Provence. So it's the best. So 45 grams. So I'm going to make around, I think, oh, 45, not 25, a dozen of cookies. So that is just perfect. You can even have the recipe. Maybe it's almost 20. We'll see at the end. And it's really, you can either have the recipe if you're just having a small get together, or if you just want to have these cookies as snacks. So it's savory cookies. Or you can do the whole batch. You can even do 2 times the batch if you're having a big get together with plenty of friends. It's very, very nice, easy to munch on when you've got friends over. So 1 egg. So we have Parmesan, we have salt, we have herbe de Provence, we have butter, olive oil, egg. And I'm going to mix all these ingredients all together, 20 seconds. And actually, it's the Thermomix, which is mixing. I just turn the button. This is effortless cooking. I love it. So 20 seconds, going to mix everything together. And you will see it's a very simple recipe. I'm just going to add some flour. I'm going to add some baking powder, and it will be almost it. So very easy, and it makes you travel because really with the herb of Provence flavors, it's just perfect. So everything is all blended together. There we go. And I'm going to add 180 grams of all-purpose flour. Any kind of brand is fine. I'm using my integrated scale, 180 grams. Almost there, almost there, almost there. There we go. And next, 1 teaspoon, so I'm using the same teaspoon of baking powder. So there we go. And I'm going to mix everything all together again. Next, 20 seconds, and it will be perfectly blended. So, yes, if you want any details about the Thermomix, you can absolutely reach out to me. I will be very happy to answer your questions. Now, again, all the ingredients I'm using, please have a look at the livelifeprovence.com website. It's a great way to get some real nice products from Provence here in the US. And everything is mixed all together. So now it tells me to transfer the batter on a on my counter with some flour. And I'm going to be a little bit lazy because I don't like to have my hands dirty. So I'm going to show you a little trick, because by the end we're going to put that batter, that dough, in the freezer for 20 minutes. So it will cool down and harden a little bit, and then it will be easier to slice the cookies. So just, I'm going to come here and show you better. Just get some cling wrap. Cling wrap, that is it. Put it on the counter. I'm coming a bit more here so you can see better. And I'm just putting the batter here on my cling wrap here, and I'm gonna roll it with the cling wrap. So I won't have dirty hands or buttery and oily hands. And my log, because we're gonna do a log, will be done, and I will just need to place it in the freezer. This will be it. So here we go. So just roll easily, just stack everything all together. There. Just trying to make a log. So it's just like playing with Play-Doh, really. Cooking is very easy sometimes, very funny. This is a recipe actually that you could do very easily with some kids and enjoy as a family snack, because everybody enjoys cookies, and savory cookies are a little bit different. So it's very nice. So this is it. My log is done. So I'm just wrapping it gently with my cling wrap, and I'm doing, just closing by the end, and I'm going to place that in the freezer, just following the steps for 20 minutes. So actually, I'm not going to make you wait 20 minutes. I am going to get a log that I've already done in the freezer. So bear with me. I am just going to my freezer. I have a small kitchen, so it won't take long. And here it is. So it's not hard. It has cooled down, so it will be easier to slice my my log into cookies. So the very next and last step will be to slice my log into cookies, and I will put them in the oven, 275 degrees. It's 190 degree Celsius, so 275 Fahrenheit. So just slice. So you see the log's diameter is about 2 inches. And now I'm going to slice my cookies about, so it's 1 centimeter. Let's say this size, so a small ½ inch. And I just place my future cookies on my baking sheet. There we go. You can even round them a little bit, because when I placed it in the freezer, it looks more like ovals than cookies, than round cookies. But here we go. So you slice them and you place them on your baking sheet. Leave some space a little bit between the cookies, because they will grow, if I can say, a little bit. They will be a little bit bigger than what they are right now. So just leave some space, a little bit of space. These cookies are really, really good. I mean, you can't go wrong with cheese. You've got parmesan. You can't go wrong with herbe de Provence as well. So it makes a nice batch of cookies. And the very, very last step before placing them in the oven, again, 275 degrees, will be to place a little pinch of salt, of sea salt crystals again. It will give a nice crunchiness that will immediately melt in your mouth. That it will be very interesting, and as well a pinch of herbe de Provence. So there we go. I'm just placing a pinch of sea salt, and I am going to come here so you can see what I'm doing better. There we go. So just a pinch of sea salt crystal. And then, so we already have some herbe de Provence in the cookies, but it will, you will see, it will give a nice decoration to add a pinch of herbe de Provence on top of the cookies. So there we go. And now pinch of herbe de Provence. Here, here, here. Very easy, right? Few ingredients. It's homemade, no preservative, nothing. It's different because savory cookies are not very common, but it's very interesting. Of course, you just so there is no sugar. It's called cookies just for the shape because otherwise it's really only savory things. So press a little bit so you're sure the herbe de Provence and the salt are well into the dough. You don't want it to roll from your cookies. There we go. And I even finished giving a little round, more round shape to my cookies. There we go. There. And in the oven for, let me tell you, um, so all these steps I've just done then for 15 to 20 minutes. So it's really an easy, super easy, and even if you don't have the Thermomix, you can absolutely use any kind of other mixer. You just blend your ingredients all together, you mix them all together, place in the oven, and after 15 to 20 minutes, here is what you have, beautiful cookies. Let me show you closer. Can you see? It's so pretty, right? And I'm gonna taste for you. I have to. It's almost lunchtime. I'm hungry too, so let's taste. Mmm, very nice. Mmm. The cheese flavor, herbe de Provence is not too strong. It's very, very nice. They are crunchy, golden color, very, very nice. So here we go. Parmesan and herbe de Provence cookies for you. Have a good day. So I will see you next week at 11 now. Bye, everyone.